We're taking your calls on should games potentially for clear and obvious errors be replayed. Benny's a big fat no. I'm undecided on it. 03717223344 is the number that Josh has dialed. Hello, Josh. How are you?
Right, lads. How's it going? We okay?
Yeah, we're good. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, listen, so my viewpoint on this is concretely and absolutely we shouldn't be replaying games for the simple reason that the whole atmosphere, the whole emotion's gone out of football already with VAR, so you can't celebrate goals as it is. So like you just picture the scenario, the Merseyside derby on Wednesday, you know, say it's like a scruffy 1-0 win for Everton, and then Liverpool find something that they're not happy with, and we say replay the game. It's absolute bloody nonsense, it is. It's an excuse and blame culture, damaging the integrity, what's left of it, of the Premier League. And I'm totally with Benty. You shouldn't be replaying games, taking the emotion out of the situation. Referees should be allowed to make mistakes. And whether that...
Do you know what, Josh? And I think that's the thing you're talking about, Josh, as well, is the standard of refereeing. That's the problem. It's the standing of officiating.
We touched on that yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
The fact that there's less pressure on them to make that instant decision.
Because they're expecting their mates to back them up upstairs.
Yeah. Thanks for your calls always, Josh. Let's go to Mark. He's a Chelsea fan. Hello, Mark.
Hello, gents. Fantastic. Essential listening on football. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, mate. You could have said that about 5 minutes ago. Our boss was in the studio. but thank you anyway.
I totally agree with Josh on every single point, not least the ridiculous idea that you play games. But the refereeing point is massive, and I'm surprised you guys haven't touched on this, but there was a piece in the major paper today about the 20 Premier League referees and who they support. And it was staggering. Did you know that 19 of the Premier League 20 referees are from up north? And the one who isn't is from Swindon. What chance have London teams got for a fair shake? And that's like a front page national newspaper story.
Why? What are you implying, Mark?
I'm implying that doesn't matter who they say they support or not. They're from up north, so they're going to favour northern teams. There's one referee who's Australian.
So, Mark, hold on, Mark. So we're talking about whether or not games should be replayed.
Exactly. And I agree with Josh, which is no, but the real issue is the standard of refereeing, because they wouldn't need to be replayed if the referees were better. And in my opinion, clearly going by this story, 19 of 20 referees from up north, certain teams aren't going to get a fair shake. It's insanity.
I'd like to think that would not be the case.
Of course it's not.
But the refereing standards, as they spoke about, have not been good enough.
But you're still going to get mistakes, no matter how great referees are.
Yeah, but you can't be replaying games, though. That is... Where are you going to fit it into the schedule as well?
That's the problem, yeah. Make it a 5-a-side on a Tuesday morning. Simon's up next. Hello, Simon.
Hi, lads. You okay?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. My take on this, I don't necessarily think every game, or that you should be looking for instances for every game, but as an Ireland fan, my immediate thought went to the Thierry Henry handball.
Yes.
And Benton, you're saying things are part of football, but an outfield player grabbing the ball, stop it going out, that's anti-football, that's cheating. So that game, for me, should have been replayed.
Yeah, but then you go back to Maradona. Do you replay that as well?
Well, I'm not an England fan, so I don't mind that one.
Well, no, it's the same thing. You talk about blatant cheating. Maradona blatantly cheating.
The answer's yeah.
Well, then, yeah, you do. You replay the...
It's a great point.
So then you go back to 66 potentially with that goal.
Say that again.
66, you go all the way back to 66 with that goal. We replay that final as well.
No, but maybe 2 or 3 days later. But what I'm
tell you what, I bet you every England fan on the planet wouldn't replay that game.
Yeah. You made a really good point with Thierry Henry, right?
Yeah,
blatant cheating.
I get that.
And it cost Ireland a place at the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
That game should be replayed. That game should be replayed.
No. Okay, so Maradona should be England, Argentina.
Oh, it should have been, right?
Well, how could...
It should have been.
No, this is my argument. How could you have that energy?
He cheated. Although he was 5 foot and he out-jumped Peter Shilton.
How could you have that energy for Thierry and Ireland, which I get, blatant cheating, but then be like Argentina, Maradona? Yeah, maybe.
No, it should be. Okay. Anything like that. It costs us a place in the...
66. If you're German...
No, there's no point. Because it clearly didn't go over the line.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.